Hello, beautiful singers. This is Valerie White Williams and Vocal Splendor Studios, and today I would like to talk to you about another vocal myth. This myth is, do singers need to warm up their voices? This is a really complicated question. Our voices technically don't really need to warm up because we use our voice all the time. So if you've been up talking, using your voice, your voice is warming up because you're already using the same machinery. Where the warm-ups need to come into play really depend on several factors. One is the level of development you are as a singer. How far along are you in mastering the vocal technique? Two, what time of day are you singing? Really, morning singing, most people need a little stretching to get their vocal cords really as limber as they are later on the day. Third, what kind of music are you singing? Some music is more demanding by range, power, and so our voice, our speaking voice, may not be warming up those factors of what we're talking about in the singing voice. Never mind my neighbor's dog. He hears me talking to you. Shh. Okay, so we talked about the time of day, the type of music that you're singing, and the third factor is voice type. Having worked with voices and working with other singers, the bigger, fuller voices tend to need a little more time to warm up. So it really depends on those factors. Now, for most beginners, I recommend warming up the voice technically just to give your voice a chance to remind itself physically of the technique, which is what the exercises do. We work on the technique and we remind ourselves and set those habits in place. So if you're a younger singer or you're just starting off, the exercises that you do to put your voice into alignment help remind you and help you focus on the good habits. Secondly, if you are doing something that has extreme range and power, that would be something you would want to work on. I have found that we don't use our high voice. So if whatever you're singing requires some of those high notes, it really helps to stretch the chords in that position in warm-ups. My favorite of those is sirens. Woo! But I will talk about that in another video. And then the third thing, again, if what you're singing is fairly simple, if it's more medium range, speaking range type singing, or if your rehearsal or your experience that you need to warm up for requires a slow, gradual buildup, sometimes you can just warm up as you sing, and you can program your music to do that, and I have used that as well. What I've seen over the years, especially for opera singers and people singing extreme music, is before a competition or audition, they will warm up so much and so long that they blow out their high notes and they over push their voice because they're just making sure they have it one more time. And so that can be a liability. You definitely want to be fresh before performance and not worn out. Goes back again to the technique that we're talking about, but that's what we're trying to build, is that creative habit that's consistent for you in your gigs. So once again, I'm going to summarize what makes warming up necessary is the level of singing, the time of day, the type of music you're singing, and in some cases your voice type. And if you're one of those big voices, you know what I'm saying. You need more time to get the voice to be flexible and move around. But that's not most people, and most people fall in the other categories. So that's it. Too many tracks going on right now. I am checking out. This is Valerie White Williams, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.